If you're an entrepreneur or thought leader, you very likely have more than a few marketing fails under your belt. And that's okay. Failure is a wonderful teacher. It builds resilience. It reveals areas of improvement. It shows new opportunities. So I bring that up not to be discouraging, but to actually be encouraging. Because as you begin to unpack why a particular marketing initiative didn't work, you can start to see some patterns. Now, in my nearly 20 years of being a brand strategist, I've noticed that there generally are one of three areas, or sometimes all three areas, where a marketing initiative doesn't go as planned. And the first one is conviction. This is the enthusiasm that comes from the soul. And you can look at this as intention as well. If your intention in your marketing is to manipulate people or sell them shit they don't need, then the marketing effort will reflect that even at a subconscious level. But if you believe in what you're doing, if you believe in the value and you believe in your skill and you believe in your ideas, that conviction is transferable out into the world. So what we suggest in that area is doubling down on what you believe in, being more vocal about what you believe in. The second area that we see marketing initiatives break down is around message. Now, we've spoke at length about messaging and speaking from the heart and being heretical, but we still need to bring it back up again because all brands first run on language. Yeah, you need a logo, and yes, you need products, and yes, you need customer experience, but language stitches all of that together. So if you don't have your message right, if it doesn't match your level of conviction, it's going to fall on deaf ears. It's going to be flat. The third area is consistency. Now, I don't believe in formulas for marketing in particular, but I do believe that there are methodologies, things that are tried and true that need to be done in order to get the results that you want. A couple of those areas of consistency have already been mentioned. One is that you're consistent with your messaging. You're not waffling or constantly tweaking your message. You're using it all the time. The second area of consistency is how often you're touching the marketplace, creating patterns and rhythms related to social media posts and e-newsletters and webinars or whatever you're doing to get out in front of your audience. And the third then is consistency within customer experience, within your client experience. Because this ultimately loops back to creating word of mouth, which is the holy grail of any brand, but especially an entrepreneur or thought leader brand. So if you have failed in some of these areas, I encourage you to go back and look at the last marketing initiative you had that didn't go as planned and take a look. See if you had the conviction that it was coming from here. See that you had the right message and see that you had the consistency. And then in your next initiative, go out and do those three things excellent.